Good morning. All right, 7:14 a.m. Starting my day. Heading out to a golf tournament. It'll be my fourth tournament this year. And the first one was a 6-man team event. Played good the first day, bad the second. Second tournament, I played in the place I'm going now, the Hamilton Elks. Four-man scramble, we won that. Third tournament was last Sunday, Greensburg. And I played like a dog. We all did. Didn't play well. And today, it's a unique golf tournament where 4 people are on a team. You play your own ball. Each hole, they take the best gross score. So that's whatever the score is. If it's a bogey, it's a bogey. And they take the best net score. So net would be with your handicap. So if you make a par and someone who made the par has a stroke or a handicap hole, or they get a stroke off of the par, then they make a birdie. So you could have bogey as your gross and birdie as your net. Anyway, I'll let them do the tabulations. I'll just go there. About an hour drive I have. I'll just go there and play. And my butt is dragging. I talked before about my mind. I'm not going to say our mind. We might not be identical, but we might suffer through the same health of the mind, the obsession that turns into depression. And but I did talk about obsession and really trying to reroute that obsession into something that you're passionate about doing, that you love to do. It could be your job. It could be your job, but I don't want to say that you should be working 60 hours a week and killing yourself. But it could be. It could be your job. It could be hobbies. So I was saying, if we can be obsessive over the things that we're passionate about, that'll preoccupy our mind. So we won't obsess over. We won't be stagnant and then start obsessing over things that are whatever, we tend to gravitate towards, that are just pulls us down, right? That being said, the past 2 weeks, I think I took the obsession of my passionate stuff to the extreme, because I did it so hard that I wore my body out, and I never gave my body and my mind a chance to recover. So day after day after day after week after week, I obsessed over, golf tournaments, traveling in golf tournaments. I obsessed over, I volunteered to help the Coleraine Township veterans. They had a golf tournament. I volunteered to find out that they asked me if I wanted to play, so I played in the tournament. And then afterwards, I helped again with the event, packing up stuff. That's something I wanted to talk about. Was today's the 4th of July, Independence Day. We all know what that means, right? We had a fight to take over occupation of England for our freedom. Our freedom. All Americans' freedoms today. I'm not counting what's going on. That's not right, what's going on. But our freedom as Americans, the blood was spilt on these grounds for the freedom. I was packing up the veterans golf tournament, and they had signs, plaque signs. They were engraved. One that I had, the signs were displayed out in front of the golf course. The veterans, POW, MIA, Vietnam. The one that really struck me was the 9/11 sign. You know, we'll never forget. Well, I was picking that sign up, and I gotta put the air conditioner on. It's humid today. Damn, it's hot and humid. I was holding a 9/11 plaque, sign, stand. And it had everybody's name on it that lost their life. I mean, everybody. Like every person that was in the World Trade Center. And I'm holding it, and everybody's name was on it, and that kind of hit me, you know. Don't take for granted, people, what we have here in this country. Don't take for granted. You know, don't take your freedom for granted. You know, it was paid for by men and women of this country, past, historically, for us to live in a peaceful country, free from the tyranny of rulers, and also the freedom to live in a safe environment. My blood pressure's getting high. So I volunteered. I really enjoyed it. I really did. And the opportunity to golf that day was so special. And the people that I golfed with, I never met before, you know. And it was so special. We had a great time. Then I joined the pool. I started swimming like Tuesday and Wednesday. I golfed Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, I swam. Thursday and Friday, I went gold dredging. Now, everything that I'm telling you about, golfing maybe, but everything else that I'm telling you about, like gold dredging, is very exerting. Swimming, very exerting. You're exerting your body. So day after day after day, I'm doing all these things. You know, Thursday, Friday, dredging for gold. Saturday, metal detecting, right? So I'm going for 2 weeks. I didn't even name the week before the things that I did. But then my body, my mind just crashed, right? I just took all the energy out because I exerted myself physically and mentally. So I think when I was talking about doing stuff that you like and maybe obsessing over it, maybe I went a little too far. But I'm recovered. Baby, I'm recovered. I'm going to play a golf tournament today. So it's about an hour away. And I'm on my way. I did do some videos on the gold dredging. I did some videos on the metal detecting. I did some videos on the Arabian horse and named Chance, and a miniature horse named Sam. So I did do some videos of all that, and just haven't posted them yet. It's been, I think this Friday be like 3 weeks since I posted a video. So yeah, and the whole premise was, you know, start a YouTube channel, show my adventures, because I gold prospect, I arrowhead hunt, I metal detect, I play in golf tournaments. So I thought with those 4 activities, you know, I could put together some videos And I haven't done anything on the golf course. I'm kind of looking for a nice tripod that I can just set down and, play and while I'm on the golf course. And but the thing that I really wanted to cover was what I talked about before, and I've mentioned that I've suffered from. I don't hate to use the word mental health. I want to try a new word, mind health. I gotta hold the phone when I make this turn. Getting on the highway. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all day long. So everything's good in general. Heading out, like I said, I'm heading for a tournament. You play your own ball, so it's extra challenging. You play your own ball. You play it down by the rules. You don't move it. You don't touch it. You don't roll it. You hit a ball out of bounds. You got to re-tee it. Everything's by the rules, which is great. So, I think we got to be kind to ourselves. I talked before about the two people in there up here, the one you battle with, you know what I'm talking about. The one you battle with, and sometimes it takes you down a dreary road, unmotivated, and but it's all shit you're creating in your mind, right? It's not true. It's not reality. I think what you think you can actually turn into fruition, right? If you think shit up enough, right, you can start, acting like it's really happening, like I'm depressed, or, I have a big hurdle with golf tournaments, because if I play a 6-man tournament, I got 6 people on my team, 5 and me, or a 4-person tournament, 3 people and me. I have this thing I realized the end of last year, that what was detrimental to me competing was I was concerned about what other people thought about me. Okay, now how true is that? How detrimental is anything in life of what you're doing? Let's say you're going in front of a lot of people and work, you're going to do a presentation, and you're thinking, what are people going to think about me, and what's the boss going to think about me, or should I say this and the boss get mad at me? So it's obsessive, right? Obsessive thinking in a negative manner, what other people are thinking about you, right? I had one guy comment on my YouTube video, kind of pissed me off, you know what I'm saying? It's like it was a gold dredging video, and one guy asked me about gold prospecting video, did I find anything, something along that line, and then another guy commented, well, I guess, he checked out. Well, you know what, pal? God didn't put me on this earth to appease you. God put me on this earth to, first of all, get myself in order, right? Renew my mind, renew the way I think, and then go out there and help other people. And that's my main focus in life, right? I gave up a $100,000 job, secured job, to go out and help people. I threw that. I ran to go help people, to give up a $100,000 a year job. So my life and my ambitions in life isn't predicated on appeasing people, so they can see how much gold I found or didn't find. It's just my adventure, and my focus on life is helping pull people out of the shit that they're in. I'm in shit every day, when you have a mind like this, you're in shit every day. You got to wake up, and I'm sure a lot of people do, but you got to wake up every day and you got to first like who you are. And if you can't like who you are, which is the hardest part, once you can overcome that, if you can read the Bible, God's telling you that He loves you and that, you're made for a purpose. So if you got that on your side, then that's motivation enough for me to get up every day, and try to do better, and really not necessarily play a golf tournament and win it. Yeah, I want to, but it's who God is going to put in my life today. What's on their mind? What's troubling them? Could I be a comfort to them? Enough said about all that. What I really wanted to focus on up and coming is a couple things that I thought about was the type of person I am, and maybe you are. We're talking about our mind and how it works, or how it works in a negative manner against us, because lots of times we're self-defeating, is impulsiveness, right? So impulsiveness, I wrote it down a couple weeks ago. I'm a very impulsive person. Very impulsive. It's a good thing. You want to go do fun stuff, let's go do fun stuff. But impulsiveness, let's say you were impulsive in regards to something that may seem fun to you, but in the end, and it just really, becomes detrimental to you. So I like to break it down a little bit more than just talking about it now. But I'm saying impulsiveness, I believe, turns into compulsiveness. First you're impulsive, second, then you're compulsive. I don't want to go get showered, I want to go to the bar tonight, I want to have some drinks, I want to go singing, I want to go, have a good time. Impulsive, right? Pop, 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 going out. And then repetitively that you think that way through your impulsiveness and direct it towards something. Let's say it's going to the bar and drinking and having a good time. Turns into compulsiveness, right? Let's say gambling. Impulsive. Let's go to the casino. Yeah, let's go. Right? So you do it, but you do it impulsively, and now it turns into compulsion. And now I'm taking the wrong exit, and I gotta cut across, and people are gonna blow their horn. Holy shit, Joe, pay attention. I'm back. So impulsiveness turns into compulsion because I'm impulsive, I want to do it, and now I'm doing it more frequently. I'm doing it more frequently than I should. Instead of once a month, maybe it's 3 times a week. Impulsive, let's go to the bar. Compulsive, let's drink. Now, the compulsion is drinking, or gambling, right? Whatever it is. Now, the third thing that I'm leading up to, and like I said, this is just brainstorming, it's generalization. Impulsive turns into compulsion. I think then it turns into addiction. Right? Now we got the problem. We're impulsive, we want to do something. Then it turns into compulsion. Because we're doing it more often, more frequently, we're determined to do what we set our minds to. Drinking, gambling, whatever it may be. That's really not healthy for you or financially healthy for you. Third thing that it leads to is addiction. Now, when you're addicted, you got problems. I have problems. I'm talking about me. I'm not going to say anything in regards to talking that this is my talk's formatted on other people. It's not. It's formatted because of my experiences and my perception of the mind. So, that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. My ears are popping. And I did stress the fact to find somebody to talk to if you're suffering. I did stress the fact that if you're not suffering, to find somebody to talk to who maybe is suffering. And I'm fortunate. Decades pass trying to figure all this out on your own. Decades pass, and I am now with someone that I meet with weekly. His name's Jeff, and we talk about life and, more importantly, how God wants us to live, okay? God says, my ways are not your ways. Well, we all know what our ways are, right? You've been in jail. You know, you crawled on the ground, vomiting outside of a bar or club, you know, drove in your car, blacked out, one eye closed, so you don't see double anymore, and you got a horrific rainstorm, and the road's only one lane on a highway because they got barriers blocked off, and you're freaking out. Impulsiveness of gambling and just blowing money out the window. So we know what our ways are. God says, my way is not your way. So I'm trying to learn what God's way is. And they talk about in the Bible the renewing of your mind. So all the thoughts you've been thinking, I'm 58, all the thoughts that I've been thinking, how's that worked out for me so far? Really? Yeah, I've been successful. I've paid everything off, homes, cars, and things of that nature. But is that truly success, right? I mean, yeah, I worked hard since February 1981 to February 2023. You know, I worked full bore all the way. But was I ever really mentally at peace with life, who I am, what I'm here for, what I'm meant to do? Am I comfortable with myself? Am I secure with myself? No, I am not. I am not. I battled every day. Every day. So, God's way. Well, if my way isn't his way, and my way hasn't been working all too well, I want to learn what his way is, right? So that's about all I'm going to say about that for now. I want people to be happy. I want people to live at peace. I know it starts with us. I know it does, you know. Finding that comfort, finding that peace within, you know, and only then can we permeate it to others. And you know, I see people struggle. I hear them, you know, and I reach out to them whenever I can. If I have their phone number, I reach out to them. I don't want people to suffer. It's when they have good intentions in life, you know, but then there's just obstacles that are in their way. It could be other people, whatever. I don't like that. I mean, it's not the person that I am. I want them to have stability in their lives. I want them to flourish, you know, be profitable in regards to financial profitability, so they can have stability, food and shelter, and they can provide for their families. You know, these are the things that I want. And there's a cop up here. So hopefully I'll post my other videos, my gold dredge, and I haven't done my clean out yet. It's been hot. Get them, boy. Get them. Little copper. And I'm on my way to a golf tournament. So 25 minutes. I think I chit-chatted enough. Maybe I'll name this video Chit Chat. So, I love you guys. And however you get in contact with me, I'm not always on Facebook, and I'm not always like on checking my YouTube like comments, and like I said, I pushed it really hard the past 2 weeks, and traveling here and there and doing all these adventures, and well, if you did message me on Facebook, or if you did put a comment down in a YouTube video that I posted, and a phone number or whatever, I guarantee you I will reach out to you. I will look at it and I will reach out to you, and if you want to reach out to me and talk about some of the things that I'm talking about, and if there's anything I can do to help you, if you're local, I'll be the first person there to help, and if you gotta move stuff and need help around the house, whatever, I don't know. Okay, I gotta calm down. My brain's getting into that. Now, did I tell you about? I did. I told you about sometimes you gotta unclick the pen. Well, what that means is that when you're sitting there, I write. Not frequently, not as much as I'd like to, but I do write my thoughts down in the hopes that I can prepare something in the future to help people out with what I wrote, what I go through. But sometimes you gotta stop writing because the brain is not producing coherent things. So you gotta unclick the pen and say you're done. Uncle, give up. Alright, once again, I love everybody. Alright, love yourself. Go out there, do good things. Starts with you first, guys. Alright, bye.